Good morning. My name is Chris Lyons. I'm the publisher of Package Design Magazine. I'm here today with Paul Fox of Procter & Gamble at the Brand Protection Conference at the Graphics of the Americas show in Miami Beach, Florida. Paul is in charge of the brand protection strategies and execution for Procter & Gamble, and we have a series of questions for him regarding P&G's initiatives in this regard. Paul, can you share with us the number of SKUs or products that P&G has in this in the marketplace today?
We have approximately 300 brands worldwide, of which 41 of them have sales in excess of $500 million annually.
And when P&G looks at the issue of brand protection, how critical is it in terms of a strategic issue within the company?
I think every brand owner around the world wants to protect their brands, and we're no different from that. I think the reality is that if you don't have a counterfeiting problem, you probably don't have a successful product, and we have many successful products around the world. I think the reality is today is yes, we are seeing counterfeiters target our brands, but the reality is certainly for most consumers here in the United States and Western Europe, the likelihood of running into a counterfeit P&G brand at retail is exceptionally small because we do take the issue so seriously, and we have a wealth of initiatives in place today to make the supply chain as secure as possible so our products will flow through it and into the consumer's hands in the way that we want them to experience a P&G brand.
Terrific. Can you share with us on a worldwide basis what the scope of the brand protection challenge is for all of the brand owners and counterfeit and the counterfeit issues that they're facing?
Well, I think that's probably the $65,000 question that a lot of people have been trying to answer for a long time. Up to a few years ago, a generally used figure was about counterfeiting and piracy accounted for about 7% of entire world trade. That was about $800 billion, so it's a significant issue. New research out by the OECD have suggested that the impact is about $512 billion. We probably think that's somewhat conservative, maybe just the tip of the iceberg. There's no doubt that what we're seeing is an explosion in counterfeiting and piracy and an acceleration in its growth across virtually every industry sector over the last 5 years. And certainly what we're seeing is no suggestion that that acceleration is slowing down at all. So it is a significant problem. It affects virtually every segment of industry, from automotive and aerospace through to pharmaceuticals, through to luxury goods, and even down to consumer products goods.
Can you share with us maybe 2 or 3 of the most exciting technologies that you're seeing today that can assist companies like P&G and others with their strategies on product innovation to fix the brand protection problem?
Well, I think we're seeing a lot of exciting technologies. I think we're seeing a lot of exciting initiatives, which are not necessarily technology-based, they're more process-driven. I think there's a lot of work happening right now, but I think one of the key elements to all of this, Chris, is that there is no one single silver bullet. There's no single thing that any brand owner could do that could resolve their problems overnight. That's just unrealistic. So I think what we have to look at is really a holistic review of counterfeiting and piracy and brand protection, and really put together a suite of activities that address the issue at all levels, from protecting the supply chain, being able to quickly analyze counterfeit product so you can get back to law enforcement agencies quickly to ensure that suspect products are destroyed, through to technologies that help the consumer understand that what they're looking at on the supermarket shelf is in fact a genuine product. So it's a whole suite of things. We're engaged in every level of that. One of the difficulties brand owners always have, of course, about talking about these new technologies is you don't necessarily want to discuss what you believe to be maybe a critical element in the fight against counterfeiters. You won't want to show the counterfeiters or the pirates your hand and let them know what you're doing. You want to catch them out doing it. So it's one of the difficulties as brand owners is to talk specifically about that. But we're involved in a lot of initiatives. One that gets a lot of discussion and has done over the last sort of 4 to 5 years is the area of the electronic product code. The 21st century barcode and its ability to authenticate and track and trace and uniquely identify a case, a pallet, or even an item level. We're still actively engaged in that program. We're very excited by it, and I think what you're seeing now on a worldwide basis is that RFID EPC technology really is getting some traction and certainly getting some attention, not just from brand owners, but also from governments, and its ability to potentially help with the fight against counterfeiting and piracy.
Terrific. Paul, thank you so much. Really appreciate all of your insights. Again, this is Chris Lyons from the Brand Protection Conference at the Graphics of the Americas show here in Miami Beach, Florida.